Hello, Leos. Welcome to your end of November and December Tarot and Oracle reading. I'm late. I'm not late. I just didn't do the November readings because I had some personal issues, some health problems, some teeth problems actually, and because of Corona, it kind of got prolonged and it was very painful, and I was like literally dealing with real pain for at least 2 weeks in like at the time, and I just didn't have the energy for it. So I thought that I will just skip the November readings, but I decided not to, especially because it's the end of this crazy 2020 year. And just like me with this teeth and all this trouble of Corona, I think we are all going through some kind of situation like that. And I just felt that maybe now I'm okay with the energies and everything, and my teeth are a bit better, and the healing process started. So I can finally, go on with all this that I'm doing here. And of course, I don't want to let you all down and not get the messages for the end of this year. Okay, so this is why this is the end of November and whole December. And then I will do the January messages, and I will think in between, because now this time situation kind of got different for me. So maybe not, but maybe I will try to do for 2021 year, but I will see about that. I'm not sure, because this 2020 was so crazy, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, I will not promise anything. But I want to tell you some information. Of course, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, perfect. If it doesn't, again, it's fine. You can just check your placements. If your Venus, rising sign, sun and moon in Leo, then this is your reading. And if not, then maybe you should just check the other videos and see which video resonates with you best. Also, what is important is that if you want a private reading, everything is down below in the description box. There you will find all the information you need for that. I would really be happy to get some private readings. I didn't have any response, like a lot of response. I have very less, and I know that I should work more in this channel and work more in like giving more content, and I'm really trying to put this into my schedule. But like I said, this is not my primary job, and it takes time to organize everything. So every help I can get is perfect, and I'm very grateful for it. Anyway, since, well, I had what I had and all the situation that I've been through, I kind of decided to start off these readings this month with angel therapy cards, oracle cards, and some advice or messages from the angels to just, like that we feel a bit more protected, and that we feel like see what is the divine guidance or divine message we are getting for the end of this long year. So yes, angels, spirits and guides, please give us the most accurate messages that we can get for Leos for the end of November and December of 2020. Okay, so let's see what is troubling or not troubling, or how is the situation with Leos, and what are the messages we need to receive. Okay, my moon is in Leo, so I want to know. Okay, one fell out, and that's it. And it's actually Very nice. It says goddess. See? And there's a lot of details in this card. I don't know how much you can see, but there is like a woman and there is an angel behind her holding her. And there are some also angels there singing with wings and the sun behind. And it's very like, oh, I'm sorry. No, this is just an angel with wings. It's not an angel holding a woman. Yeah. Anyway, it says express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And this is actually why I'm also using for this readings. I'm also, and I will now connect it with this one also. I'm using this Soulful Woman oracle cards. They are very, very special cards. They were made by 48, I think. I always forget how many cards there is. I think it's 48. Yeah, 48 different women artists were included in creating this oracle deck, and I think this is the most amazing feminine energy that you can get, and you know, it's bursting with feminine energy. And why I'm like pushing for the feminine energy at the end of this year and end of this month and everything, it's because I think that we are in dying need of it. I think that we need some nurturing. I think that we need some like being held, you know, we need to be held, we need to be nurtured, we need to be understood, we need to be loved, unconditionally loved and accepted. And this is why I want some cards, you know, to bring out this energy. So this is why I'm also using this Soulful Woman. So connecting to this goddess energy and expressing your divine feminine energy and embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities, I want to see also what this soulful woman energy can give to us. So it's not like I'm saying, okay, like, you know, just like all act like women or something like this. No, I'm just talking about energy. And this can be relating to a man or to a woman, you know, just feel this nurturing feminine energy coming through, and I'm like trying to send it to you. Okay, if you don't have like it around, or you don't have enough, I'm trying to send this energy further. Okay, so let's see if something else falls out, but one card already fell. Okay, I will take this too. Anything else for Leos? End of November, December. Okay. Weird. Didn't see each of this. Oh, okay. So the first one is the power of my voice. I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. So this is important, okay? It's very important for us to speak how we feel, what we want to share, to express ourselves, but also like in a way with care and compassion, okay? Not in a selfish way, not in a way of like imposing what we feel and what we want to say to others. It's like really expressing our voice, but with the care and compassion. So again, very nurturing, very caring energy, very, you know, soft energy. The other one is the unknown. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. So also in a way, just like letting go and accepting the unknown, accepting that we don't know everything, and that sometimes we just have to be able to allow this, you know, divine or whatever to lead us. Okay, so definitely advise like to like not control freak. Let's lose a bit of that tension, of that control, of need to know everything, of need to know the next step, need to know 10 next steps, need to know 5 years ahead. Just let it go, okay? Just relax a little and allow things to come to you, you know, allow things to show yourself to you. Don't push to know everything, okay? And the last message is love-based reality. It says, I am so nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. So love-based reality, it's definitely based in love. And I think this is perfect now for this Christmas and holidays and New Year and you know, times when we connect with our loved ones and with our family and our friends. Also, please, if you are able, if you are in a possibility to extend this to someone who is not so fortunate to have friends, family, and loved ones near or with them, you know, extend this love further, extend this love to also people who need it and are not able to have it, or, you know, maybe even in material way, you know, donate, volunteer, give a little, okay? Give a little, at least a little to people who are not so fortunate. But if you are so fortunate, then definitely, you know, connect yourself with your loved ones, with your friends, and just be grateful for everything that you have. Especially, like I said, this year was so hard, so challenging for everyone, and it could take its toll, okay? And maybe now towards the end we are all very hopeful, you know, feeling like we are kind of like connecting to this year cycle, which is not always like for everyone. This is of course the one that we accepted, and in this year cycle we always feel like to the end of the year that something is being finished and that something new has to start. So we can all feel a weight of this year now, I'm sure of it, and all of us can feel a bit tired and exhausted and maybe even nervous. But most of all, I think we all feel hopeful, okay? And I think this hope is really important. And maybe if the result won't be seen like in the first day of New Year, you know, but even now, nurturing these feelings of hope, of release, of love, of letting go, of opening up yourself to unknown. I think this is the energy that if we are pushing it, it will definitely, you know, spread around, and maybe, you know, how this virus was created and all this negativity was created, the good can also be created. So let's create some good and love. Let's share love. Okay. I don't know how about you, but here in Croatia, it's getting very cold. And we are starting to like use heating and everything. And now I'm like all the time trying to be as warm as I can. Cozy. Like, this is like... Yes, and I also want to say this. I think it is now the time, you know, because okay, at least here in Croatia, the days are so short. Okay, we use that hour, changing hours, and now at like 4:30 it's dark. Okay, it's dark at 4:30. This is like completely crazy. What happened? Okay, hopefully nothing happened. Anyway, it's very dark and the days are shorter and everything is kind of weird in that way. So for us, we are definitely starting to go into this like winter feeling, winter mood, you know, blankets, food, staying at home, watching Netflix and all of that. So most of us are getting there, you know, getting into that emotion, and everything seems a bit harder, you know, you don't want to do everything. But I think it's okay, you know, I don't think it's okay to get like stuck in it, like in that kind of energy of not moving, but to slow down and, you know, take rest and sleep and all of this. I think it's really important, okay? And it takes time for a person to get used to this, to less light, longer night, longer this, longer that, cold. All of this, it takes some used to. So now I think we are in this phase when we are trying to just like bears get into this warm feeling and cozy feeling, even though outside is cold and everything like this, and there's less sun and less days and this and that. So yeah, okay, anyway, blah blah blah. I'm not taking these cards. The cards are falling out, but I was just shuffling because these cards, I really need to shuffle them. I didn't shuffle the way I usually do, so now I'm just using it for when I'm talking to you. I want to shuffle them a lot. Anyway, what I was about to say. Yes, I will start with your reading now. And I want to get one card. I want to get one card for the starting point of this reading. And like I always do, okay, so first card will be the starting point of this reading. Where do we start from? What is the reason for this reading or whatever? We will see what we will get. Then I will do your recent past, your present, and your future. And we will look at the card below. Okay, so the card just fell. King of Cups. Well, King of Cups, he's in love. The King of Cups energy is definitely a man who's very stable, emotionally stable, who is very connected to his intuition. He's kind of flowing on the sea of emotions and feeling just fine with it, okay? So, I don't know whether this is you. I mean, it's a water sign, but if it's representing you, Leos, then you're in a very fine, nice energy, emotional energy. Maybe ready to get some love going on. But okay, I will leave it here. So we will look at your other cards and see how it goes further. So I will look at your recent past. King of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords, and the Star in reverse. Uh-oh. So there was a heartbreak in your past, but I see present starts with the musician with the magician. Oh my god, this is the same as Libra. Five of Cups in reverse, but the Empress is also in reverse. Okay, I won't do anything until I open all the cards. Okay. What's going on? Leos, come on. I thought it would be the simple reading. Oh. So I see here the starting point is King of Cups, and I see here is Page of Cups. Underneath, the energy. In your past, there is a King of Swords in reverse. There's Three of Swords upright, and there's a Star in reverse, which kind of shows me a very painful situation with you. A very painful emotional situation. And it's definitely connected to love. I mean, this heart is literally stabbed. And it seems as though there was a lot of disappointment here in your recent past. And it could be connected with someone who you truly felt something about. And you got really disappointed. And it's so weird because the only cards that are upright in your reading now is Magician, Three of Swords, and the World. But you also have the Star, the Empress, and the Sun in reverse, which is just terrible. Like I would say, it's just terrible. Because these are wonderful cards, you know. And I see that you are kind of like, hmm. I see you standing strong, but you're Leo, okay? You can fake it till you make it sometimes. Which I don't think is good in any situation. But it seems as though you are coming to the end of a cycle. I have to say that by the end of this year, you will finish the world. You will finish a cycle. And maybe this is somehow showing, you know, that you've been through a lot of this year. And that not everything was really nice. And that most of the things that you felt good about were just like maybe turning around in your, like, in front of you, in front of your face. But I want to clarify because there's some really strong cards here that are reversed and I really want to know why. So I don't want to, like, I don't want to say anything, but at this point, for some of you, there's a possibility that you really had a very hard situation, heartbreak, that it was totally like crushing whatever you wished for, you know. It was like, this is it, and now it's not. But you stand strong, you know, with the Magician card here in the present, and you're kind of like still having the energy and trying to create, you know, trying to manifest, trying to like give it your all, okay, to all this situation. But it seems like nothing is working your way in that way. So maybe this was some karmic connection that just didn't have to work, and that it had to come to its end, okay. I always say this Page of Cups, there was something fishy. And there is the Empress in reverse. And it's like High Priestess, actually, not in reverse, but High Priestess underneath this Page of Cups. And she is definitely cutting through illusion, okay? She is not blind to everything, to the truth, to whatever is hidden beneath what you see. So there is a big possibility that really after everything, you are coming to a lot of realizations that are bringing you to the end of this like cycle where you are all the time that something that was supposed to be positive turns to a negative. And maybe it's also learning and teaching you to stand strong in your own power. That's the most important thing first. Not to just ride through the things and push through the things and go through all the stages fast and fast moving and very like, okay. Because you had enough, okay? You don't want to like search for something that is already behind you or in front of you. You don't want to be blind to that anymore. You want to open your eyes to that. You want to finish your blindness and you want to manifest a new cycle, a new beginning. There's also this Fool here underneath the deck and Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I definitely think that there was some heartache and you are trying to manifest something better for yourself. You are trying to manifest, but it won't happen until you finish your cycle. And maybe it was a karmic cycle. Maybe it was kind of like telling you that you need to nurture more yourself, that you need to nurture whatever is good about you, and you need to nurture and give maybe more love and attention and everything to yourself, so that you can finally see what is it that is making things that are like at first positive and wonderful, and they seem positive and wonderful, why and what turns them around, why they turn around. eventually. Yoy, this is not good. I'm not doing good. I'm cornered here, so no, the card fell. Ah, it's here. I saw this card, didn't want to take it, and then I had to. Okay, I wanted to put it on this Three of Swords, and it's Five of Swords. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and Nine of Wands. Okay, so why is the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? Okay. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, so we have another Magician. You need to manifest something. There's definitely a strong need to manifest something new. Manifest maybe the end of this cycle. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. Or maybe the Magician. Okay, let's see. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? Oh my god, I have to clarify all this. It's going to take forever. The Emperor, Three of Swords again, and the High Priestess. Okay, let's see the Empress. Why is the Empress in reverse? Ah! No! No! A lot of cards fell. Yo, yo, yo. Is there anything else? No, okay. So the Empress in reverse, I got this Three of Wands and then 10 other cards. So I will just leave it at one card because I think it's definitely that, you know. I think what you need to manifest is somewhere in this Empress, because then again the Goddess happened with the angels, and then all this, like I said, this soulful woman energy, and now this Empress is just like explained with the Three of Wands, which is almost like getting like your ships to come in, you know. You're waiting for what you're manifesting to happen. So I'm kind of connecting it as enough of explanation for that card. The Sun. Oh, okay. Okay, I like this. Why is the Sun in reverse? There's this nice and beautiful energies. And the World and Page of Pentacles in reverse, kind of like connected now with this explanation. The Moon and Four of Swords. And the World again here. There's a lot happening, definitely, with Leos. So here in the like recent past, we had this Three of Swords, which it kind of like definitely put the whole energy of a reading. And it was explained with 5 of Swords, with Hierophant, and with 9 of Wands. See? So yeah, I would definitely explain this as like the shit happened, okay? The heartache happened. But for you, it happened also knowing like, okay, you know, I had enough of that. It wasn't stable. And I'm just going to, like, with this 9 of Wands, I'm going further, you know? I'm going away from it. I don't want this to be the final, you know, the final thing that happens. And then you have the Star in reverse. It's explained with 8 of Wands, with 6 of Swords, like I said, you're going, and there's a Magician here. So there's all this Magician thing starting here already in your recent past. And it's clarifying the Star because your wish didn't come true, okay? Something that you wished for did not come true. So there's a need to manifest, okay? There is a need to manifest things better. There is a need to go through all this cycle of manifestation. And for this, I see here you got Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Swords. So all these energies are to push away, to go away, to release. 9 of Swords is very much struggling. It is mental overthinking. It is painful. It is, but at the same time, you know, we are tired. We are tired and we want to move away from that. Okay? So there is an energy here with this Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands. It's fire energy. Okay? It's manifesting, again, this light, this power we have inside of us. You know, she's creating this fire in her hand. But it's also explaining with the Magician, which means she has the power to do it. So I'm very hopeful for you, Leos, and maybe in this stage now you are already in this, let's say, moment when you are definitely creating this new energy, this new manifestation, this new visualization of something that you wish to happen in your future and in your life. And this 5 of Cups in reverse, it's explained with the Emperor, with the 3 of Swords, and with the High Priestess. So, which means to me that it seems as like every time, and this is possible, this is very possible for Leos. I don't know why I'll say it now, but don't hate me for it. I feel it as it's true. You have a tendency to, when you find someone, or when you get into a relationship, or when you finally meet someone, I feel like if you feel like you are the one in control and the one that is overpowering the other person, let's say it like this, you tend to feel unsatisfied, unfulfilled. You tend to dig a lot deeper to find something what is hidden, and most of the time you kind of feel like there's nothing there at the end. Also, it can happen that you tend to think that there is something better for you always. You're very strong, powerful energy, very strong, powerful sign. And for people like you, it's really hard to settle, okay? To say, okay, that's it, you know? This is me. This is how it's going to be. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. You always want to see more. You always want to feel more. You want to go deeper. You want to go beyond. You want to go under. You go, you know, all the ways. And sometimes that just drains the love. drains the relationship, drains the person. It makes person look very superficial, okay? Because if you were able to crack it, okay, let's say it like that. So I think that this 5 of Cups in reverse, and this explanation with the Emperor and High Priestess, and in the middle there's this broken heart. Again, under the broken heart here in the past, it went into the present, highlighting it to you that you cannot always look for something hidden and overpower in a relationship of any kind, okay? So I would say that it's like also maybe showing you and telling you that the heartaches and the breaks and breakups and everything, their solution is not in the other person, that the solution is in you. That you have to connect to you, that you have to look inside of you, that deception is in you, that you are decepting yourself in a way by thinking that you are always right, that you know the best, that you know it all, that everything you do is perfect, that everything you do is the way it should be. Don't ever get stuck into those kind of feelings and thoughts, because every time you will get stuck in that, it can eventually lead to that. You have to speak your truth, but with compassion and care. You have to voice what you want, but with love, okay? And you have to let the unknown to unfold. You don't have to see it always. You don't have to see it. You can let it unfold. And that's why this Empress is in reverse, because Empress is also in a way like, and High Priestess is also giving some mysticism, some secrecy, some exploration, something to look forward to explore, to nurture. Okay, there's a nurturing element in Empress, and this is why you have to manifest really good your Empress in a way, whatever she symbolizes, to be your wish fulfillment, to be something that you wish for, because then you will reach the sun and the star and the victory and everything else, then the connection. Because now the sun is in reverse, okay, here, but it's explained with the victory. So the clarifications are telling you the possibility and how it can work to the end of the cycle. And then again, look at the sun here, and there's judgment with release of everything that is, needed to be released. So it's like there are 2 stories in your situation right now, and you can change them by truly manifesting and wishing for the best for yourself in a way. Wishing this victory and wish fulfillment and this celebration with a loved one, with someone who you truly care for, with your soul tribe, even with your soul mate, okay, with your soul person, connecting, like, and the sun can be up, doesn't have to be reversed. But for you to realize all this can be hard, okay? Because look, the Page of Pentacles and the World, they're explained by the Page of Swords, the Moon, and 4 of Swords. Which means that we all need rest. Okay, we need rest. But before that, you have some work to do. And you have to look in you, inward, okay? You don't have to, like with the High Priestess, your job is not to look for what is hidden and to look beyond what is visible in this world. For you, The High Priestess is allow mystery to happen, allow things to unfold without you fully controlling them, without thinking that you know the best. Don't be afraid to feel, okay? Don't be afraid to feel pain. Don't be afraid to feel a bit hurt. Don't be afraid to be led, to be nurtured, to be held. Sometimes people are afraid of emotions. Sometimes people are afraid to be held. They are afraid to allow other people to look into their hearts and to see the real truth about them. Okay? This is sometimes someone's greatest fear. We don't like people to see us fully. We like for people to see what we are presenting. So if you are always presenting your emperor and hiding your pain, you will always feel like there is a lack. You know, there is always a lack. There is always looking at empty cups, not seeing these ones are full there, waiting for you. So don't just show that. Show everything. Everything is a part of us. And I think this is something that you can relate to. Maybe just love, but maybe just not even just love, but also connection to other people and your loved ones and your friends and people who you are close to, okay? Or it can be connected in that way too. So, before I do the light work, okay, I'm really sorry if this is the end. I will not talk about these cards anymore, because we came to an end of the cycle. Okay, there is a world here, there is a world there. This is just a few steps you need to watch out. And also what is important, that this is like till the end of November, there will be a full moon eclipse. So you can really use your energies. You can use the energies of the moon. You can use the energies of the eclipse. It's always good time for manifesting. It's always good time to set your manifestations. It's good time to clear your energies. It's good time to connect to the energy of the moon. Definitely something that you should think about, okay? It is here at the end of a cycle. So I think that's also one important thing to follow up. Not only like to tell you that you should go inward and find the answers in you, the ones that I was telling you about, but also, you know, maybe do some kind of like interesting ritual for the full moon eclipse that's coming at the end of the November. Okay, and yeah, I have a new deck. It's very interesting deck. I will not read the whole, because there's the whole book, of course, like always, with oracle cards. It's the Fairies Oracle, and it's very kind of like oldish, you know, the style, you know, the picture is olding, and I'm kind of connecting the old and the new in these readings now, also with the Light Seers Tarot, which is totally modern, and Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, which is old, like based on traditional tarot. So these cards are also kind of like going to the old, and then I will use the light work oracle to going to a new. But I wanted to use this fairy oracle because I was using it before with some friends, and we like started to see what's going to happen. It's very accurate, very profound, very like great advice and insights. So I will definitely choose one fairy oracle for you for the end of November and December 2020 for Leos. Let's see what the fairies have to tell you. As some advice for the end of the reading, of course, and for the end of the year, the end of the month. Let's see. Please give me most accurate messages for my Leos. Okay. We got 2 cards. I will try to sum up. This is my new deck, of course, so I don't know all the cards by heart, and I have so many decks that I don't know them all by heart. So I will use the book, but I'll try to make it shorter, okay? And to read the whole part. So first one, what we got is 41, number 41, and this is, sorry, Ilb the Retriever. Office of Unclaimed Property, Hopes and Wishes, Loyalty. Okay, he looks really, see? They're very strange cards. So it says, okay. Ilb is a protector. He retrieves and safeguards our lost hopes, forgotten dreams, and misled keys. My keys were under... Okay, misled keys. So he retrieves and safeguards our lost hopes, forgotten dreams, and misled keys. He holds these seeds of our potential futures carefully and delicately until we are ready to their return. Sometimes we don't think we are ready for them, or we have given up hope altogether. And then he may arrange reminders for us, events and or people in our lives that bring back memories of our past hopes and dreams. When that happens, we need to look at them again and consider how we might manifest them into reality. So it says, Ilba is trying to remind you of something you've lost, a hope perhaps, or a dream. You may have thought it gone forever, but he's holding it out to you for reconsideration. He thinks you can do something with it now. The way may not be obvious, but his clever nose has scented a path, a potential opening for bringing this into your life. Sometimes Ilbe may be saying that a long-awaited dream is at last arriving on the scene, and there is nothing we need to do but open our hearts and minds to it. However, we usually have to work for it. Another attribute of Ilbe is loyalty. So, look, maybe all of this manifest. Maybe it will just show up to you. You know, maybe you already have an idea what it is that you want. Maybe that's why this is the end of a cycle, because you're finally reminded yourself to something that is good for you. Maybe there was an idea before and it just went the wrong way. So nice. And there's this number 29, Taom the Poet. Clear sight, poetry, erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief. So, okay. So it says like this. Tom looked at me with such wounded dignity that I almost got confused. Okay, this is like a very, very, very long explanation about this card. So it has boundless curiosity, who leads him to strange places. He's quite happy to take us there with him. Tom's wings, like ours, are neatly folded at his back and not really visible. He's still learning to use them properly and thinks he's better with them than he really is. He wants to encourage us to unfold our wings and doesn't hesitate to lead us into situations where we always have to fly, metaphorically sometimes, in order to survive. Tom has a poetic spirit which involves much more than just the writing of rhymes. It is about being able to see things as they really are, and in that reality to recognize all beauty, even the beauty of necessity and difficulty. This is not an unthinking, reflexive, immature, everything is for the best attitude, but an understanding of the beauty of what we learn from joy and sorrow, from ease and hardship, from pain and pleasure. Taom also wants to show us how silly it is to be so very solemn about life. He laughs at himself, he laughs at us sometimes. He laughs so hard, he gets cowslip wine up his nose, and then everyone else laughs at him. He doesn't mind that, as long as we are laughing. Taom is also the young apprentice, shaman, barely beginning on the path, but with a boundless interest in all things magical and mystical. When Taom turns up in a reading, his presence suggests that youthful spirits and energies are around. This is the time to do exciting things and to tackle projects you've been waiting to do, but for which you perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy, which is also kind of connecting to this guy, Ilbe. So, Taom often shows up in readings for people who have a talent and inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right word. Speaking and writing with conviction and sincerely, and the ability to persuade others are indicated by Tom's presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. You may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fizz into a relationship that has become overly routine. So, that's nice, right? Right? So this Ilbe, okay, you probably understood what it said. It's definitely trying to stir up something that you maybe pushed behind, definitely manifesting, pushing you to manifest something. It's like totally, and this is also connecting you to maybe some projects that you left, something that you thought was good but you didn't. Maybe there are some answers in that too. Maybe you should definitely reflect on that, what was said, because maybe you know the answer, and this is why I'm telling you the answer is in you. The answers for all of this is in you. And the love is there, and the victory is there, and everything, the wish fulfillment is there. Just needing a little bit of love and nice feminine energy. Okay, let me just take one more light, or whatever, how much it falls out. Light, work your light, oracle. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, 2 cards. First one is Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And the other one is Council of Life, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So these 2 cards, I don't know where to start. Okay, it's too much. Lemuria, your mission is to create heaven on earth, and with divine help from others. So when this Council of Life appears, or anything relating to this, it's really like it's really like it's shown in this photo. Whoever you are believing in, or whoever is in this divine realm, you can connect with, and maybe reach out for some answers or some solutions or some protection or something like that. Okay, you have it. Okay, you just have to ask. Literally. And with some helps from fairies and this wonderful feminine energy, I think you're just like on a perfect course, on a great, beautiful journey ahead. Okay, so hopefully this was okay for you. It started kind of like very reversed, but there's a lot of hope for you, and there's a lot of things that you have to do. Okay, but mostly, be very mindful of what you manifest and what it is that you want to see in your future and in your near future. But also allow things to unfold in front of you and not control freak them. I definitely want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I didn't do this whole Christmas thing. I'm very like slow in this channel, and I will eventually come to that. But okay, there's this there's a cookie that's Christmassy, right? Christmassy feeling. It's a nice cookie with a lot of sprinkles on it. So, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful and happy New Year. I really wish you lots of health, blessings, hope, love, caring, nourishment, whatever, okay? Whatever you need to just pass from this year to next one, okay? We do believe in this cycle. We kind of are following this cycle, even though whether we believe it or not, but we are following it. And there is a feeling that something is coming to an end. So let's just be very hopeful about the next beginning. And you definitely, follow all your senses, create something wonderful and beautiful. And yeah, full speed ahead. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next year. Bye-bye.